Oh, our friends are back. Our friends are back. Hey, are you ready for the second half of the story? All right, Mrs. Hughes' story time, everybody. We left off on use your thinking caps. Are you using your thinking caps? We left off when he was leaving crumbs much too small for the other Who's mouses. All right. It was 15:15 dawn. All the Who's still abed, all the Who's still a snooze. When he packed up his sled, packed it up with their presents, the ribbons, the wrappings, the tags, and the tinsel, the trimmings, the trappings. 3,000 feet up the side of Mount Trumpet, he rode to the tip top to dump it. Pooh, pooh to the Who's, with his Grinchiously humming. They're finding out now that no Christmas is coming. They're just waking up. I know just what they'll do. Their mouths will hang open a minute or two. Then all the Who's down in Whoville will all cry boo hoo hoo. That's a noise, grinned the Grinch, that I simply must hear. So he paused, and the Grinch put his hand to his ear. And he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low, then it started to grow. But the sound wasn't sad. Why, this sound sounded merry. It couldn't be so, but it was merry, very. He stared down at Whoville. The Grinch popped his eyes. Then he shook. What he saw was a shocking surprise. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing without presents at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came. Somehow or other, it came just the same. And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? It came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags. And he puzzled 3 hours till his puzzler was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means something a little bit more. And what happened then? Well, in Whoville they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day. And the minute his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whizzed with his load through the bright morning light. And he brought back the toys and the food for the feast. And he himself, the Grinch, carved the roast beast. I really enjoy reading that story to you. It came in 2 parts. I didn't want to go too much over my time for the first video, so I really hope you enjoyed that story. And the next story that I really want to read is called The Elf on a Shelf, and that is a classic. It's one of my favorites also. And this has been Mrs. Hughes' story time. Thank you so much for taking time to just hear the stories and just let me into just to let me into your ears. So this is a lot of fun for me. So I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving, and as we ride this sleigh on into the holidays, the Christmases and everything, just remember Christmas is not all about the presents. It's not all about things that come from the store. Those things are fun to have, but Christmas means way, way more. I think it's gonna be kind of cool. Let's see. They're blinking. Ooh, let's see. Oh, let's see how it looks if I turn this light off. Let's see. Oh, is Miss Hughes still here? I'm right here. Well, you know what I want for Christmas? I want to still be able to read stories to all the good little boys and girls out there. And I That's what I really want. And I'm really thankful to have the health and strength to do this, because I really enjoy reading. And I hope you enjoyed How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And make sure you listen to your mommies and your daddies, or your aunts and your uncles and everybody, all your guardians, parents and everything. And just be thankful for what you have. And love to all of you. Take it easy. This has been Mrs. Hughes' Story Time.